welcome back. I am Janae if you're new here. I have a blog called Highlowluxxe and an Instagram, and now I just started a YouTube channel. I focus on fashion, beauty, luxury, and travel. So if you're interested in any of those things, make sure you stick around, subscribe below, turn on your post notifications. So today I'm doing my luxury handbag collection. I have everything here on the bed, so hopefully the video won't be too long. I'm gonna try to keep it by brand, and then kind of just tell like where I got it from, how long ago I got it, and if I remember the price, I will share that too. And most of my bags are pre-loved, so I'll try to remember either the website or the store in the area that I bought it from. So we'll go ahead and get started. So first, I have Louis Vuitton pieces. So I only have two, so we'll jump into those. I have my Louis Vuitton toiletry pouch. This is the biggest size. I think it's a 25. Don't quote me. And I got this from Fashionphile. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I talk about Fashionphile all the time. And I think I only paid like $300, $350 maybe. And I just keep this in my purse, like my bigger purses for work, just to like keep everything organized. So I have my like card holder in here, lotion, gum, anything. So my next Louis Vuitton piece is my keep ball. So it's this guy. This is the smallest keep ball size. I believe it's a 45. I wasn't sure which size to go with, but this I also found on Fashionphile, and I think I got this for around $500. And obviously I love it. Again, the great thing about Fashionphile is they will kind of tell you anything that's wrong with it. So the only issue with this one was that it had like a few little watermarks. I don't know if you can see that, but for me, I like that because I don't have to worry about messing it up, right? It already has like a few things, but it's luggage and it's gonna get even more so. It doesn't have the straps on the side, so that also made it cheaper because it's an older style. But it's great for like when I travel. This is my carry-on, and I can keep like any of my designer shoes that I want to get lost, or any bags I'm taking on my trip that I don't want to get lost. So okay, so the last Louis Vuitton piece I have, I said two, but I actually have three, is this little nugget. I don't know what this is called, but this is my first designer purchase like in an actual store. It has like a little chain on it. It's pink inside, and I think this was, I bought it in the store, so obviously I overpaid. I think it was like $1,000 or something like that. And I mainly wear this like as a clutch if I'm going out, which I don't do much of anymore. Or in the summer, I did take the strap and like wear it like around my waist as like a fanny pack pouch. So that is all the Louis Vuitton pieces I have. This is the Valentino rockstud. I don't know, they're all called, there's like 1,000 bags called rockstud, so I don't know the very, very specific name of this one, but that's what it's called if you look it up online. This also came from Fashionphile, and it is in suede, so it's super plush and soft. And I think this was maybe $1,700. No, it wasn't 17. It was a really good deal. I think it was 14. And I love it because it has a chain, so you can wear it long, you can double it and wear it short, but usually I just carry it by this. So really love this, and the color is beautiful. Love it so much. Okay, moving on. Next we're going to do Fendi. I have two pieces. So the first one is the baguette, which just recently re-released. So this is a Fendi baguette. It's the tiniest one they make. I actually bought this 2.5 years ago on the Real. That's a site that sells pre-loved luxury items, and I actually didn't even know, I didn't read the description, so don't be like me. I got it, I thought it was a regular size, and it's like tiny, but now I'm obsessed with it because mini bags are in and I love them. And it has these beautiful crystals all over it. It has the Fendi monogram on it, and it's pink, which is my favorite color. I got this, it was a steal. I mean, I want to say like $250, which is probably why I didn't read the description because I was just so excited that I just said add to cart. But I love it, and special shout out to my girl Mel Sodera. I watched her videos, and 2.5 years ago she said this would be coming back, and she linked the Real, and I went on there and I found it, and now it's back. So she's a fortune teller. And then the next, or the last, Fendi item I have is the Montresor. It's the bucket bag. And this baby I found in TJ Maxx. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I have a very special TJ Maxx by my house that has the runway collection, so they always have designer items. So this I got there. It is navy, and it has the pink logo here, and then I actually bought this strap from Fashion File. So the bag, I think I found it there for around $800, and then the strap I found on Fashion File for $500. All right, next up is Dior. I only have 2 Dior pieces. So first is the Lady Dior, and this is in the mini size. It is kind of the newer style where it doesn't have a zipper. It just has like the little flap that pulls out. And this is in like a coral color, so really pretty in the summer, and it just comes with a regular long strap. So you can buy like different straps, but I haven't done that yet. I got this from Fashion File also, and this bag is really expensive. I mean, regularly, like if you buy it from the store. So I think I got it for maybe $1,600 on Fashion File, which for the bag is a deal, but for the size just still seems like a lot. But I love it. It's, I mean, the quality, like when you get a Dior bag, you can feel like the leather is super plush and just supple. And I don't have a lot of bags with silver hardware, so I was excited to find this there. And then the next Dior bag I have is the saddle bag, which also recently came back in style. And I got this one from Vintage Armoire. It's a pre-loved seller, and they sell on Instagram. I also found this through my girl Mel Solera, but I found this through them, so it's Vintage Armoire, and this is like a very, almost like an off-white and then like a tan. Hope it's not, it's kind of overexposed. And it's also silver hardware, which I really like. And I really wanted, obviously didn't everyone, a saddle bag. That's the inside. But I knew I didn't want like the navy or any dark color. I wanted something that could go with anything. And I just randomly found this, like scrolling through Instagram when I checked their page. And it was like the middle of the night, and I was like, yes, that's perfect. So this like kind of goes with anything and everything, which I really like. And again, silver hardware, which I don't have much of. And I love this bag because it has a pocket in the back. It's super, like, you can fit a lot in there, but it doesn't feel like you're carrying a big bag. So I really like that. Oh, I didn't say the price. I think this was $1,100, I believe. It was a while ago, so I can't remember exactly, but I want to say $1,100 or $1,200 for this, which I think they're selling for like $3,500 now if you buy them from the store, so still a pretty good deal. We'll start with the second handbag, the second luxury handbag I ever bought, and I also purchased this from the store before I knew any better. And this is the City bag, so Balenciaga City. It's the kind of the classic style. It's in, I think this is the medium size. It's gray, also silver hardware, and sadly, I think I paid $2,200. Now this was, you know, when I was just getting my feet wet in the luxury world, and I was excited. I got my first bonus from work, and so I bought this. So now we know better. But it is a classic bag. I remember wanting this bag from way back in the day when Paris Hilton and Nicki Richie had this bag. You remember they had a show, and it was just, everybody had this bag. Kim Kardashian had this bag, and I always wanted it. So it's kind of, you know, kind of a bucket list. I was excited to get this bag. It's huge. It fits everything. The color goes with everything. It's a classic. I've had it for probably, it has a little mirror, which is great. I've probably had this for 4 years now, and it's still in really good condition. So next we have Chanel, which is my favorite designer, and I have 4. So we'll start with the biggest, which is this little baby. You can see that. This came from Fashion File. Also, it has silver hardware. I have no idea what the name is. It just has a big opening in the inside and a pocket in the back. And I believe I got this for $1,700. It doesn't have a long strap, so it's really just a top handle. So I kind of got this as a work bag, which I really love. And I love the big pocket. It can fit my iPhone really well. Next is the first Chanel bag I ever bought. This is a super, super vintage Chanel camera bag. So it has a little flap at the front, which you can open. It has a pocket that I never use, but it's there. And then it just has a little kind of tassel here, and then just a big opening. I always keep my bag stuff. A big opening for the inside, and then the chain is just gorgeous. Like, it's literally like jewelry. And this bag is, like I said, really, really vintage. I bought it in a store in St. Louis. That's where I'm from. That sells designer, pre-loved designer items, but it is just so pretty. And I think I got this for around $1,200 too, and it was like super impulse purchase. I wasn't planning on it. I just kind of moseyed into the store and saw it, and it was perfect. It went with my outfit that day, which when things like that happen, I just feel like it's tight. Next Chanel is this little nugget. This is also from Fashion File. It's like a hunter green. It has silver hardware, and it is a medium flap. It's a double flap out, actually. It's the only, no, I have two. It's a double flap. It's stuffed in there with tons of stuff. But it has pockets on the back, and then in the flap is a pocket, and then a little pocket here, and then a tiny little pocket back here that I don't use. And I love, this is just my favorite style bag. It's just so classic. You can double it up, which I don't rarely do. But this color, it's very random, but it's a great neutral. So my strategy when I buy from Fashion File, I usually will, you know, I make, if you don't know, I make a luxury wish list every year. And I'm usually not very specific with colors because it just depends on, especially if you're shopping pre-loved, it just depends on what you find. But I always know I usually want neutrals or a pop of color that I know I will feel comfortable wearing. There's certain colors like I just don't wear. I probably never buy like a yellow bag, but having like a coral, that coral Dior, I will wear that. So for this, I wasn't looking for a green Chanel, but I was looking for a medium flap with silver hardware. And I found this in this green color, and it's probably the bag I wear the most out of all of my bags, and especially my Chanel bags. So yeah, look outside the box. Neutrals don't always have to be black or tan, but this is a really good neutral and the perfect size. Fits a ton, but it's super soft. This is patent leather, which was my first kind of foray into that. I also wasn't looking for a patent leather bag, but it was a pretty good deal, so I didn't want to pass it up. I think this was $1,700. And at this rate, Chanel's go up every year. I think from the store, a medium flap right now is around $6,500, and that's just a no for me, dog. So we're gonna stick with pre-loved for our Chanel. Last Chanel is this classic beauty. Now this is super, super, super duper vintage. You can tell the quilting is depuffed, which I love. That's my favorite thing. You see how it's like super flat and like not puffy. This is a Chanel flap from 91, I believe. It has gold hardware. It is a double flap also. So see that? It's stuffed. This is also from Fashion File. And I believe I got this for around $1,600. It also has a little pocket in the back that I don't really use. But I love, love, love this bag. I'm looking for a bag exactly like this in red. That's just super, super vintagey and just old. And just that worn-in feel. I love that. I don't particularly love like brand new, super fresh, super puffy, full Chanels. I like this old classic style. And again, this has a shorter strap, so I'm not sure if they changed that at some point, but I know this one is really, really old. You can double it, which I don't normally do, or you can just leave it long, but I love this one. And last but not least, I have my Celine bag. This is a Celine luggage tote. I also got this from, you guessed it, Fashion File, and I want to say I got it for around $1,700. It has silver, somewhat hardware, not a lot of hardware, but silver here, and then the logo is in silver. This bag is my work bag, so to me it was worth the investment because I wear it every single day. I've had it for over 2 years. And it still looks pretty much brand new. No real scratches or any issues. The glazing is fine. And you can just fit, I mean, you can fit everything in there. It has tons of pockets on the inside, and I usually put that Louis Vuitton toiletry pouch inside here, and then I can just throw stuff into that. Doesn't have any other strap, just the handle, so usually I just carry it with the top handle, put it in the crook of my arm. It is kind of heavy, like right now it's empty, and it still feels kind of heavy, but it's perfect also for traveling, to like sit on top of your suitcase or your carry-on, and then also for work. It's the perfect work bag. So that is my luxury handbag collection. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know below if you want to see anything else specific. I have an unboxing to film of a new bag that I just got. It was on my 2019 luxury wish list. If you haven't read that, I will leave it below. It's on my blog. Every year I make a wish list just so I don't get too spendy and I can kind of stay on track with the items that I want to purchase. I'm also thinking about a luxury shoe collection, but if you have any ideas, feel free, leave them below. Let me know any suggestions. And again, thank you so much for watching.